Well, now, everybody, I am your host, LamboDrew, and you are now tapped in to a great edition of Finance Fridays Live. With me, definitely we're going to cover some things, man. Y'all want to be tapped in, tuned in, man, because we are definitely going to cover some plays today. So make sure you guys are tapped in. Again, on a Friday, we got Financial Fridays Live right here on the Leverage Show, man. And definitely, it's noontime for a lot of you guys on the East Coast, man, where you guys are at. And I am right here in front of you guys to definitely go ahead and talk about the markets, the trends, and exactly run some plays of what's going on. For those who miss this week, I'm telling y'all this right now. Shout out to you, Ken. I see you in the building, man. What's up, Lambo? Let's go. Man, it's definitely good to see you, man. I'm telling you, man, this is definitely going to be something that y'all want to definitely stay tapped into. Make sure y'all are sharing this. Get this video out to everybody and each person you possibly can because we're here to talk about it. Yeah, this is not Lambo on a Tuesday or Thursday night. This is a Finance Fridays live, man. Finance Fridays live, where we're going to talk about some things, man, and we're going to go over some things. So y'all definitely want to be tapped in and tuned in for this. So continue to keep going, man, even further than what you can actually go in this arena. Shout out to you, Sharon. I see you in the building, man, on Facebook, man. I don't know what is going on. Why my StreamYard is not allowing me to be able to integrate the two together where they used to do. So I got to go ahead and check that out with StreamYard and see it. But good to see you, man. Good morning and happy Friday, Ronnie Ron. Definitely good to see you in the building. My wife is in the building, man. Hey, now with the love, man. Showing love with the love and hearts. Definitely. Thank you for all that she has done and definitely encouraging me to go live on Finance Fridays, man, so that we can go ahead and make this thing official on Fridays at noon Eastern time, 11 a.m. Central time, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. We will be going live on Friday. So y'all going to get the Leverage Show 3 times out of the week. Literally a Tuesday night, a Thursday night, and Finance Fridays. And if heaven so happenly, I may have to go ahead and go out of town on a Friday. I can probably still do the show on a Friday, or I will move it to that Thursday. I will let you guys know anyway in that case of this. But this is the kickoff of Finance Fridays, man, and we're excited about that. Thank you and everything that are supporting Wonderful Wife, man, and supporting Wonderful Cast, man, and just enjoying this moment, man. That's what this thing is about. Hello, my man. Good to see you. Champ is in the building, man, with the big hello. Thank you, man. Ken says, man, a big hello to Mrs. Johnson in the building, showing love to my wife. You already know what time it is and stuff like that, man. Hi, Ken. My wife is definitely showing love to Ken, man. That's what this thing is about, man. Go definitely show love to some wonderful people and supporters, man, who are on here, man. You know what time it is. Ken say, is that Johnson Child in the audience, Lamine? Yes, that is my son. That is my son. So definitely Champ is in the building, always shows love and everything, man, here on the Leverage Show. And it's good to go ahead and show love with the family, man. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. This is really good, man. So I thank each and every single one of y'all. Thank my Facebook family. Thank the YouTube family. And thank everybody, man, who has tapped in for this live edition, the first live edition of Finance Fridays, to be able to bring you guys some amazing and awesome content. Listen, if y'all didn't get a chance to get and see Tuesday and Thursday show, you got to go back and check it out. I'm telling you right now, y'all have to go back and tap into Tuesday and Thursday night show because, man, it was something else, man. Shout out to my guy Croc for coming on here Tuesday night, man, and just really setting that tone, setting that bar. And it just was just an amazing sight to see, man. Croc being able to elevate, man, and just show love to the Pin Group and show love to his new platform, man, on Nations FX. And they're doing actual live trading. And he actually came on here and talked about him making $12,000, man, in profit from that prop firm and being able to see it hit his bank account, man. If you guys missed that, Make sure you go back and watch that because Croc did his thing, man. Shout out to the big homie and everything, man, for him really leading the way and then allowing people to be able to trade. If you're not in that group, that private VIP group, literally, I think it's what he said, $200 a month, and that's literally $50 a week, or even as less as $10 a day. If you want to get the signals, if you want to learn how to trade, he said that there's a 90% winning ratio within that group. If for people who don't understand that, that's pretty high, that you're going to have a high chance of success by just being a part of that group. So make sure you guys definitely go and tap in with my guy Croc over there in Nations FX and what he's doing. And I think they trade live with Lady Nicole early in the morning, and she's doing a lot of one-on-one with students and helping them pass. So if you're interested in learning how to trade, make sure you guys go and follow my guy on YouTube at Passive Income Croc. Get down there into his description, and you'll be able to find that link where you will be able to go in, join that group of Nations FX. Doesn't cost anything to join the group. It's free to join the group of Nations FX. You can get a lot of good free movement, but the VIP is $200 a month in his group. But it literally gives you the full signals. It literally shows you how to trade. It literally shows you how to really get down and be profitable in this market. So for some people, man, who are first-time investors and saying, hey, man, I don't know anything about investing, I would really like to learn, y'all want to jump in Croc's group and make sure you guys are definitely tapped in to being able to trade yourself and do this thing yourself. Sometimes you need to go ahead and take back your power, take back your position, take back and everything, man, that peace of mind that you may have on your own. And then on the flip side, there is another link for the pin group. For those and everything who's saying, you know what, Lambo, I just ain't got that type of time. Like many of us who are out here, we're either working, we're either in business, we're either busy and everything, doing other financial affairs, man, making sure we take care of our family. Make sure that you guys jump into the pin group and be able to take a hold of some of those passive plays. And that passive plays means that you park money in and then you just wait for your money to come back out and you cash out. That's what we're going to talk about a little bit today on this broadcast on Finance Fridays Live now. I'm right here, man, in the building with you. Ken says, man, generational wealth. I see you, Lamani. Yes, man, he is tapped in, man, and we're ecstatic for my son just to be a man on here, man, and just, again, all my family, man, to be on here and to be showing love, man, when they get a chance to, man. I really, really, really love to see that. Cutie Potato for Life says, hello, everyone. Man, shout out to Cutie Potato for Life. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for definitely being a faithful, wonderful, wonderful supporter of this broadcast and really definitely tapping in to what we do, man, here on the Leverage Show each and every single week. Kennard Haynes said, yeah, Croc rock. Man, listen, Croc did his thing Tuesday night. If y'all sit back up in here and y'all caught it, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It really, really, really blessed me to see the maturity level and being able to skyrocket and pivot to a whole nother level of what he's actually doing. And that literally community is growing by the thousands. So shout out and everything, man, to what they're doing. That's something that you really want to get into. You definitely want to be able to tap in and really make sure that you are taking advantage of that because this thing is for real now. I'm telling y'all this right now. These guys are really making serious money and they're really being able to do it and showing you how to make the money and showing you how to be able to be successful. It's one thing and everything, man, to be trying and you're kicking bricks and kicking your feet against the wall in these things. We're not here for you to be able to do that. We're here for you to make money and show you how to make money the right way. Because if we can show you how to make money the right way, I'm telling you, it will change your life forever. Now, if you missed Thursday night, man, last night was amazing. My guy, Gene Limbix, came on here and showed you how to do things the passive side. That is for my people, man, who's saying, you know what, Lambo, we ain't got that type of time. I got this type of bread. I'm going to put this type of bread into a platform, and I just want to see my money come back out every single month. Gene went on ahead and told you guys something amazing, an amazing platform that literally, for those who caught that presentation, literally over an hour last night, you want to go back and take a look at that. If you're looking to park funds and you said, hey, Lambo, I got these funds. I really don't want the bank to take the money because I'm really not making any money in the banks. I really don't want to be paying people to have like a 3%, on my money or whatever, just every single year. I would like to make a little bit more and make a little bit more, man, that's safe and secure. That play with Eugene Limbix last night, oh my gosh, literally is a game changer. That is game changing technology at its best. For some people who don't know, that is literally called arbitrage trading. And what that does is, and for those, if you missed it, you got to go back and check it out. That's why I couldn't wait to bring them to the program. That is a trade that doesn't lose. You know how many people get into trading and many people get into investments and they always say, oh man, I done lost my money, like 401ks, IRAs, 403bs. You got many different investment platforms that your employer provides, or even if you may be going to a financial institution like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, anyone like that, they literally have risk of losing. Serious risk of losing. The platform last night, if you guys didn't get a hold of that, literally is life-changing and life-altering. What if you cannot lose based off of the way that the number is set up and the way that the trade is set up? What if it's arbitrage to sit there and double every single time they put the trade in? Do you imagine how big that would be? I'm trying to tell you this right now. I have literally been so blessed to be able to run across some great content and run across some great people who are literally sharing their opportunities. That particular style of trading that he actually mentioned on the broadcast literally takes a flash loan. There's a company called Ava. They literally give a loan, base it off of this other company's percentage. They take that loan out. They trade off of the loan, give the bank back their money, and then keep the profits themselves. Oh my goodness. You mean to tell me they're using a flash loan with people who are not aware of that and who don't understand that concept? That means they're using other people's money. What do we tell you on the leverage show? We show you how to leverage and use other people's money. The technology of that investment uses a bank's money, creates the loan, makes money off the loan, gives the bank back their money, and then takes their profits within seconds. Within seconds, not minutes, not days, not hours, not weeks, not months, not years, within seconds. That is just astronomical. For those who don't know, that literally is like life-changing and altering for some people who are not used to that style of trading. When most people are trading, they use the liquidity of either their funds or the liquidity of whoever funds is placed in the trade, and you don't know if that thing is going to take off or if that thing is going to sink. And I tell you what could you do if you were able to leverage against the trade up or against your trade down and win? That's called arbitrage trading, which literally is state of the art in itself. But then to turn around and be able to have a loan placed out of that, borrowed from the bank to take the trade. That way the liquidity of the entire stake of that company still stays up, and it's just based off of the loan, and then they pay the loan right back within seconds. It literally takes the loan, does the trade, makes profit, takes the loan, brings it back to the bank, and then it takes the profit and everything, man, and parks it right there in the liquidity of the platform. That is insane. That is mind-boggling to even think that trades happen that fast within seconds, and that a loan is taken out, A loan is made money off of. The loan is fully paid back, and then you catch the profit of a 50-50 split. That's just beyond what you can even think of. So again, we're bringing some of the hottest, newest platforms. This platform has only been around 6 weeks. When that platform gets up enough steam, it will definitely take off. And I'm telling you, it's going to take off like you have never seen before. Again, if you guys want to know what the name of that platform is, definitely go check out yesterday's episode with Gene on my YouTube at LamboDrew TMT, and you guys can click on in the description that link, and that link will be able to go ahead and take you to that platform. We're actually gonna do a live, probably Zoom, or even a live, what we're doing right now, a live. We're gonna go ahead, man, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna talk about that platform and gonna show you guys how to be able to get in and get out and to be able to start trading and start making money. And that platform, literally, you can invest as low as $10, and start making profit. I want to bring the very best to you guys, because the very best is what I want the leverage show to be. This leverage show is just not for us to keep going down and not being able to succeed. This leverage show will be able to level you up and exceed on another level. And I think with platforms like that, where the profit you'll be able to make between in a month, 7% to as high as 15% in a month, that's another solid platform that you can actually park your money in and be able to gain a little money monthly off of, and also gain money staked within inside the platform itself. Now, again, this is what we're about here on the Leverage Show. We're about being able to take people from the level where they're at and move them comfortably to the level where they decide to be and want to be at. That's what this thing is about. And that's what we're here to, in fact, change. Again, we're definitely going to do another live on that. If you guys need to, you guys can go back, look at yesterday's show, or whether it's Facebook or even on YouTube. Preferably YouTube is where I shared the link, and you guys can go down in the description, click on that link, and begin to sign up for that project. I will also connect you in the group, in Gene's Telegram group, where you guys will be able to take a hold of, I think on Mondays or Tuesdays, a live at 9 a.m. in the morning, where they do a Zoom call and they break down everything that I have said and spoken right here on this channel. That's what this thing is about. Is about, man, having literacy, financial literacy, and the knowledge to be able to pivot and move yourself into a better way and a more productive you. If this thing is just all about me, I literally have not served my purpose. I literally am on the backside of this thing, but it is about you guys. These plays like this get brought to me all the time. And I'm telling you this right now, man, you guys want to be a part of this journey, because we're really just trying to take people to the next level, just trying to show you and everything, man, how to be able to get to the next level. We're going to be bringing guests on here even as well on Fridays at noon. So at noon Eastern. So make sure you guys are tapped in, because next week we're bringing one of the top marketers to Finance Fridays, who's already definitely excited to roll. He's going to roll out a platform that's paying 2%, up to 2% a day, daily, up to 2%. So if you're on the high side of that, do you know what that looks like? And I'm talking about this is 2% locked in an investment and then paid out within 25 days, which is 25 business days, which is technically about 35 days is where you want to get, give or take with the weekends, right? 33, 35 days is where that is at. And I'm telling you, that platform is changing life, where you will be able to gain in 1 month 50% on your investment. 50% in your principal unlocks literally the 35th day of that particular investment. The gentleman who's going to be coming on next Friday, we're going to talk about that play. That play has been working. I have been in that play. I am earning serious cash every single day being in that play at 2% a day on the high end. And then on the very lowest end, you could get in at $50 and you can earn 0.5%, a half percent. At $500 and above, you can earn 1% a day, 1% daily. So for some of y'all, that may not seem like much money, but man, I'm telling you, 1% daily for 25 days, man, that's literally 25% that you guys would actually make off of that investment. The ones and everything who are 3,000 and above, who can get in at the 3,000 level, you guys will be at 2% a day, which you'll earn 50% just off of $3,000. 50%, that's $1,500 that you will earn literally within 1 month that's coming to you off of an investment. I mean, you can't go ahead and beat that anywhere. On the very lowest end, at a $50 buy-in, you guys are able to earn at least 0.5%, which that's about 12.5% literally within that time frame at the end of the 25 days. So definitely, you want to definitely tap into that. But then we got another play. That gentleman will be on next Friday to talk about that. We have another play that I am super gung-ho about. Super gung-ho about. This play is the actual trader who gets in and trades. They had a full trading that they've been doing for the last 7-8 months. That play literally has 3 different levels you can come in at. You can come in at, if you're saying, hey, Andrew, I really like the risk of this, but I just want to be very, very low risk about this. You can come in at $100 minimum and you can gain about almost a 3% a week. It's about a 2.87%. So there's a lot of people that loves to say, hey, I want the trader. I would love to see the trade. I will, and they show you the trades. They show y'all the platform. You will actually earn money from the investment on the very lowest end at 2.87%. You will earn money from that. And you will also earn money from tokens where you can go ahead and push that aside. Now, I know there's a lot of people in a lot of projects. And for people who do know in these projects, when they start putting tokens into play, I'm telling you, I've seen where projects switch from making the payouts in your cryptocurrency wallet, and then that wallet and that payment going to the cryptocurrency wallet, and then all of a sudden it transitions to all of that money being placed into that token. This is not one of them. The Liam token is literally going to be a token that literally takes you to another level. And when that token blooms up, it's based on the ERC20 network. So when that token starts blowing up and starts ballooning up, and it will, because of that particular project and what it has to involve in, I can't wait to really talk about that and everything, man. You know, but dude, you're going to see some serious stuff happen. Serious stuff happen that's going to blow people's life, man. I'm telling you what, that particular investment at the lowest end, for those who say, you know, Lambo, I put a little money in, I'm kind of skeptical and everything, man. They have that safe one. Just like your 401k, they have the safe one. That particular project is going to be here for some time because it definitely is life-changing, man. I'm telling you now, man. Oh, my God. Man. Whew. Y'all ain't ready for this. I'm telling y'all this right now. You have to understand, in life, we are going to be coming with some major things. We're going to be coming with some stuff, man, that's going to help you grow to another level. Literally, the very next level of that platform is at a $1,000 buy-in. $1,000. That produces per week 4.73% a week. 4.73% a week for the very next one after that. I'm telling you what I know. Y'all don't understand. This thing is really taking off and kicking off to another level. At a $1,000 buy-in, you have a medium moderate risk where you would gain up to almost 5% a week and still gain tokens. And the tokens will allow you to be able to go up in value. So you'll be able to cash out that token too as well, but literally your investment will be right there in your face with a real-time counter making dividends on your profit. And then for those and everything, man, who say, you know what, Lambo, we want to go ahead and step it up to the super one. We want to know what's the most impressive one. Well, that one gains about 6% a week, almost 6% a week. No one is out here doing this with the trader being right in front of your face, doing 2 lives a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday night. And literally you're being able to gain money in interest off of your returns. For some of y'all at 6%, almost 6% a week on the very aggressive one, you will be gaining about 24% a month. 24% a month off of that one investment. So that literally is going to be blown away. I haven't shared that with no one yet. I'm going to tell people about that. Literally, you're up to, it's about a 5.7% a week. And I'm definitely going to drop that, man, into the group. So y'all going to definitely see that. And it's really going to be helping change people's lives, where you'll be able to gain safely, seeing your money in an investment. And you have 3 different risks: a 2.73%, a 4.7%, and almost a 6% at a 5 point, almost 5.8, almost a 6% a week. You'll be able to gain in any of these and gain tokens on the actual token, Liam. And if people who don't know what Liam is, it is definitely a token based off of the ERC20 network. That's really, it's going to blow up when you guys see what happens with that particular token and exactly what it's doing. So not only will you gain money off of your investment side, you'll gain money definitely off of that token, because the liquidity of that token is going to continue to keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Now, what makes a token go up? A lot of people don't know this and stuff like that. They're trying to figure this thing out, man. Let me get to the comments real quick before I even go into this. Cutie Potato for Life, thank you. You have changed my life financially, Lambo. Listen, I really want to thank you for that. Thank you for the super chat. Listen, that's what this broadcast is about. We want to be able to help change people's lives along this journey and whatever that we do. That's why I switched to Finance Fridays live, because I wanted to be live in front of you and talk about some of these plays that I don't get a chance to talk about throughout the week, because I'm definitely interviewing guests. And I got some hot guests coming up next week as well. My guy, man, Chris Meeks, will be on here Tuesday night, man. Call him Lamborghini Chris, man, here in Denver area. So some amazing projects. So he's definitely going to be tapped in. I don't know if he's going to bring his Lambo on too, man, but you're definitely going to be excited to hear about what he's doing in the community and helping change lives. So he's really, really, really building things up and rebuilding houses for people who really can't afford to get themselves in a house. He has a program that he has done where he has flipped and rehabbed houses and allowed people to get into houses at a very discounted rate and a low cost through his program, when the banks normally wouldn't go ahead and allow them to get through. So make sure next Tuesday you guys are definitely tapped in, man. This is what it's about, Cutie Potato for Life. I love to share the wonderful things that are on here and to help people really move forward. So when you say, man, I've really changed your life, I really thank you for being tapped into this broadcast, being tapped into the show, because this really makes my day and makes my week when I hear these testimonies. When I hear people say, man, you know what, Lambo, you was on this show. I seen you over here and you were dropping knowledge, you were dropping game. I took that knowledge, I applied it, and now literally I got to step up above. I got to step ahead. I'm doing this in life. That's what I want to see from you guys. It's like, I want to see y'all move forward in wherever we can do, especially from this platform, man, because I truly love it, man. So thank you for that super chat, Cutie Potato for Life. Cutie Potato for Life says, interested, definitely. Interested in that platform that I was just talking about. I'm getting ready to get back to that in a second, of that platform and exactly how we're going to do it and how we're going to talk about it. And we're even going to do a live on that particular platform as well, because I had people, and this is the truth, I had people, when they seen that platform, the moment that they seen it and I showed it to them, not the platform yesterday. The platform yesterday was amazing, but the platform I'm talking about now, where you're able to do 3 different levels of risk. You're able to do a safe risk at a 2.7%. You're able to do a moderate risk at a 4.6, 4.7%. And you're able to do a more aggressive risk that's almost 6% a week with your investment. And that literally gains tokens as well. That investment is literally taking off, and it's going to take off. And it's literally only been going on for maybe about almost 2 months. So you guys are it's still in pre-launch stage for that other one too as well. So you guys want to get in pre-launch stage. Anybody knows with any platform and any company that you want to be at the very beginning of this stage. You want to catch that platform at the very beginning, because those who know platforms, the earlier you catch the platform and you're in it and you're making money at the highest point or the highest preview of that, that literally allows you to be able to say, where this platform is 6 months, a year, or whatever, hey, I've made my money comfortably. Things have been going well. Things have been going right. I can enjoy that. With this platform that I'm talking about right now, you will gain your money back within literally a 4-cycle period, almost 4 months, if you literally do that. Now, there is the difference is about this one, there's a compound that automatically compounds into you. So it's similar to how you guys remember Novatech. And I even hate to bring that up because there's a lot of people and everything, man, and you know, who are still scarred when you say that name of Novatech and some of these other places. But hey, we can say it on the Leverage Show. We're not scared about it. We ain't no punks around here. Listen, this place allows you to gain dividends, and you see the dividends on the trades right in front of your screen, right in front of your face, right in front of you. I'm going to release that because I definitely want my guys in the pin group and everything, man, to take advantage of that play and run that play, because it's definitely going to take off and take off big. So you guys make sure y'all are tapped in, and we're going to get started about that in a minute. Let me get back to these chats real quick, man. My guy Larry is in the building. Larry the Lion, good to see you, man. Thank you for tapping in and everything, man, on Finance Fridays Live, man. Now, the new segment, man, that happens every Friday at noon Eastern time. Finance Fridays Live will be on here, where we're going to tackle, man, a lot of these different plays. We're going to talk about the plays. We're going to talk about the markets. We're going to talk about what's going on in the United States, around the world. This is what Finance Fridays are going to be about. I'm going to release a lot of great plays for you guys to jump in, where I don't get a chance to do that on my regular show on Tuesday and Thursday nights, because I'm interviewing some great guests who are also pitching some platforms. But shout out to my guy, Larry Line in the building. Jay Ford's in the building. What's up, Larry Show family, man? Shout out to you, Jay Ford. Good to see you, man. Listen, Jay Ford, I gave you your flowers the other night, man, only because you are a solid, great brother, man, and been really helping people out and change culture. And for people who don't know Jay Ford, make sure you guys go like and subscribe to his channel at Ford Financial Planning. And not just that, man, go down in his description, get into the group, and allowing everything, man, the pin group to help bless your life, because that group is really taking off and really on another level. And because of Jay Ford and Ford Financial Planning, I was the first one that met Jay Ford, and I reached out to him due to another platform that I was looking at. I was like, man, who is this guy? And I reached out to him personally. I said, hey, man, I like your content, man. I got researched and seen what he was doing. I said, man, I got to be able to be a part of this thing, because you don't know what you're actually doing and helping change lives. And I'm telling you what, Jay Ford literally, man, has begun to start having the impact. Like, his imprint is on so many people's lives. And then the influx of his imprint, because of what he allowed himself to do and gather some wonderful men together, and then being able to start bridging out and enjoying some things in the fruit of their labor in life. People, and thousands of people behind that, have been eating because of Jay Ford. And I don't think that people and everything, man, understand or get enough credit, like and everything, man, Joseph Ford, man, but he deserves all the credit for what he's doing. And not just that, he is getting married this year, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all give Jay Ford some love. Show him some love, man, on his channel. Show him some love on his Instagram. Show him some love definitely on his Facebook, because Jay Ford be on Facebook, man, all the time at Joseph Ford, man, on Facebook, or Joseph Ford 925, I think it is, on Instagram, man. Y'all go show him some love, but definitely show him some love in the on YouTube at For Financial Planning, and then also go over, jump up into those descriptions, jump into that pin group, and let the pin group bless your life. They even got a mastermind. And I'm going to even talk about this mastermind, man, that you guys can actually get in. For those who've been probably saying, you know what, Lambo, I got an investment that I really would like to do. I got something that's funds I really would like to do. I really would like to park it. I don't know where to go park it at. You probably want to get with Jay Ford ASAP. You probably want to reach out to him ASAP and literally jump into the pin group, but jump into the mastermind and allow the mastermind to be able to give you some plays that are not given into the pin group. The pin group is free. It's amazing. It's sectional. It's really amazing. But you want to jump into the mastermind and allow the mastermind to help bless your life and take that to another level if you possibly can. Because I'm telling you what, it will be the best investment you ever invest in, because those are plays and solidified plays that are literally being able to transition and take people into the next level. And if you're trying to get to that next level, you're going to need a little help. And literally here on the Leverage Show, we're able to partner with some of the best and who are doing it at a very lower risk, but being able to have greater rewards for where you're actually parking your money and your finances into. So again, go follow my guy, man, at For Financial Planning on YouTube. Definitely get down in his description and get into that pin group, and then send him a message and say, hey, man, how can I get into this mastermind? I heard Lambo talk about it. I heard Lambo say this mastermind would change my life. I heard Lambo talk about this mastermind would actually allow my finances to go a lot further, and the education that you may have to go a lot further and become a whole better person. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear the success stories of not only and everything, man, of you just saying, hey, I jumped in this thing, but man, I went a lot further. I went way higher than I could ever go because I got partnered with the right people. So long, man, we could be partnered with the wrong people and partner with people, man, who are taking us nowhere. I'm esteemed to say that Jay Ford and the pin group and their community are really taking people to the next level, and especially that mastermind is taking people to the next level. And that's where we want to see you guys at the next level. We don't want to see you at the same level. We don't want to see you at the level that you have been currently at and that you're stationary at. We want to see you at the next level. What's the better life to you? What's the life that you have envisioned? What's the life that God has birthed and brought into you? That's what this thing is about. Make that happen. And we can make that happen with the tools and people in place and being connected and networking and taking people, man, to the next level. So shout out and everything, man, to Jay Ford, because if there was no Jay Ford, Croc wouldn't have been on the show Tuesday. And people who don't know that, they seeing the success in Croc and they seeing the success of all that the Croc is doing and everything that he's having behind him. Well, they don't understand where that lineage and that heritage comes from. That comes from wonderful, wonderful men like my guy, Joseph Ford, man. Shout out to Jay Ford, man. Keep rocking out, man. Keep helping change lives because, dude, you are definitely a leader in pinnacle in this space. My wife is saying, hello, guys, man, showing love to people, man. You already know what time it is, showing love to everybody. LA Law is in the building. Happy Friday, everyone, man. Shout out to you, LA Law, man. Thank you for tapping in and being in the building on a Finance Friday live right here on the Leverage Show. I'm telling y'all not going to want to miss noontime, y'all time, noon Eastern on Fridays or never be the same, man. I'm telling you again, for the information and the plays that we're going to drop and discuss on here on Fridays, man. So thank you for that, LA Law, man, for showing love. Ken says, man, happy Friday, LA Law. Good to see you. Showing love to LA Law. You know what time it is. LA Law says, man, hi, Kennard. Good to see you too, man, with the fire emoji. Showing love, man. I always love and everything, man. Those two, they continue to keep going. What is this? Oh, snap. Jay Ford hit me with a super chat. Shout out to you, Jay Ford. Thank you, man. See, bro, I was talking about you earlier. Didn't know I was going to scroll down and go see this. I'm truly blessed to be a part of the Leverage Show family. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys have blessed me to get to know each and every one of y'all. Big shout out to you, Lambo and wifey. Man, listen, Jay Ford, man, brother, thank you, man. Listen, I told you, man, we coming to the wedding, man. first of all, you already know we definitely got to tap into you, man. But, again, like I said earlier, man, I said my words what I had to say earlier about you, man, not knowing that you were going to come later on in the comments and actually bless with this wonderful, wonderful super chat, dude. But I can honestly tell you this, man. Dude, you have been very, 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 very critical in so many countless of other people's lives. People don't know that their families are being fed because of you, Jay Ford. And people need to know that their families are being fed because of you. And to see people's families being able to be changed because of you stepping up on the front line and saying, you know what, we're going to get this thing together. We're going to talk about your journey. And that's all you were doing. You was talking about your journey, like some of the other great ones, man, who are out there. My guy, BOJ, Coach Rashid, man, my guy, Sean Hill, man, who's definitely, man, part of this program and stuff like that, man, as well. CPMD, man. We got so many other people, man, that we can name that continuously to keep going out here, that literally we're all connected. And literally Jay Ford and everything, man, and the rest of them, man, we're connected even as well as in the Lambo Lounge, in a smaller group of just leaders in this group, talking amongst ourselves and being able to talk about projects and vet projects before the project even arises. People don't understand, man, that Jay Ford's, his reach goes so long. And it's hard to go. But I'm trying to tell you this right now, man. This guy right here is continuously helping impact people every day with the group means, what you mean to the Leverage Show. Thank you for letting Lambo, in this Leverage Show, man, be a part of your community. And you guys having a platform right here on the Leverage Show. You guys don't have to run anywhere. Like, yo, you got a platform right here on the Leverage Show. I said, man, you guys come out here, man. Let's come talk about the projects. Let's come talk about what you guys are doing. Let's come talk about what you guys are in. You guys have that seat right here at the table. And I'm glad to extend that friendship and that brotherhood and everything, man, to you, because that's what this thing is about. Being able to say, yo, we're in this space together. We can come here and talk about these things and show ourselves, at the table and help people, show people to be able to bless them at another level. And that's what we want to do and everything, man. So again, you guys don't know this, man, for those and everything, man, who are in the building, but y'all getting ready to find out and everything about Finance Fridays, because y'all definitely ain't going to want to definitely miss another Finance Friday. Definitely not after this. All right. Kennard says, man, Jay Ford is in the building, man. Definitely, man. Jay Ford is in the building. You know Jay Ford and the Pink Group, man, is showing love, man, to this thing, what this is about, man. Hi, LA Law. Thank you, Jay Ford, man, for showing love and everything, man. Definitely. Make sure, y'all go like and subscribe, man. My wife loves Jay Ford, man. Just a genuine guy, man, at heart, man. Make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to Jay Ford's channel, because I'm telling you, it is truly a blessing. So listen. Couple things you guys have been seeing this year or this week within the markets. You guys have definitely been on here. I got to definitely give y'all some wonderful, great information. I don't know if y'all seen yesterday or y'all seen this week. Y'all have seen Bitcoin moving back and forth, moving up and down. Y'all seeing Bitcoin moving like that is for a reason. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. You have to understand Bitcoin is either going up, why Bitcoin is either going down, what's going on with Bitcoin, what's going on with a lot of these plays. This market right here is literally from last week when XRP went on ahead and truly shot up, man, tremendously. And Jay Ford and everything, if you was in the group, you guys actually seen that. XRP shot up tremendously after they won the case in the courthouse against the SEC. And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It has been monumental and pivotal to be in this place that we're in right now. For those who are new to crypto, for those who are new to investing, for those who are new to this style of living passively income, you guys can jump into this and jump on board and be a part of this wave moving forward. I'm telling y'all what right now, if you don't have any XRP, maybe it's the time for you to go ahead and look at that. Well, I want to pull these numbers up real quick for XRP, and let's see where it is at currently right now. where you guys can actually go ahead and possibly buy in to some XRP. Now, XRP is down. You again on this leverage show to be able to learn how to leverage. XRP is down. It's at 78 cents. 78 cents for XRP. You want to be able to buy when the market goes down. Because XRP is down, that means that it has to ride a wave to go back up. This is just investment strategy 101. You never buy at the very peak or the top of a platform. You want to be downslope and being able to catch that stock where it's at. So at 78 cents, you guys can go and purchase that. And I think it is now listed on Coinbase. So if you guys see Coinbase, you guys can go to Coinbase, get a Coinbase account, even though Coinbase is definitely under fire right now, as well as Binance in the courts. And there's some other platforms where you guys can actually go purchase XRP because I'm doing things, out here on YouTube. I understand that there are some places I can't tell you to go physically buy the XRP from. But if you search around in your Google on places to buy XRP, there are some great platforms where you guys can go buy XRP. I'm only talking about the regulated platforms like crypto.com and like Coinbase, where you guys can go buy a little XRP and actually be able to go ahead and stake it. So if that's something that you guys want to get into, that is definitely a huge play for y'all to get into at 78 cents. So if you got maybe about, I don't know, $400, $200, $100, $300, and you guys probably want to see that XRP begin to start skyrocketing again and take profits off of that, that would be huge in jumping into that play for XRP, right? So it's down and everything, man. Again today, like 2%. Again, at its highest where it was at. What is this? Let's check in everything, man. On a 5-day, on a 1 month. Let's check on a 1 month. At the very highest, it was at 82 cents. 82 cents. Okay. So it's back down to 78 cents now. But remember, before it took off, it was only at 47 cents. People who got into XRP, it was at 47 cents when they got in. And July 12th, it took off and never looked back. July 13th, it was at 81 cents. 47 cents and 81 cents. This is the knowledge that you should know when you guys are actually looking at being able to get to this next level. There are tricks to get to this next level, but trying to figure out where should I park my money, what should I park it into. I will tell you this, Bitcoin will go ahead and move outside of XRP, and it's scheduled to move to about another 34,000. So Bitcoin's going to move up about another 4,000 from the analysts that I actually get my information from. So Bitcoin would be something where you say, well, Lambo, I can't own the home Bitcoin. You don't need to own a home Bitcoin. All you need to do is you can purchase Bitcoin based off of the portion size of it. So Coinbase allows you to be able to purchase and everything, as well as many other ones, off of a portion size of that Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, you're going to see will move. Let's see what Bitcoin price today is at, so you guys can get a better understanding of where we are at with Bitcoin. So let's type in Bitcoin. Let's see where we are at, and let's see if we can go in and catch Bitcoin's price right now. Bitcoin's current price is at 29.36. So it's up a 0.8% today. So that is a good move. When you see Bitcoin moving like that, and Bitcoin now has literally been stable, literally for the last month since July 13th. Actually, no, I take that back. Wait, take that back. Let me see. Let's do this monthly charts. July 13th, Bitcoin took off. Bitcoin took off. So when XRP, the news happened with XRP, that's exactly the same day that Bitcoin took off in this market and stuff like that. Now, Bitcoin's price is down from it being the highest it was on the 13th at $31,471. Now, this will be the perfect timing to purchase Bitcoin down at 29,000, right? Because you're at a 0.74%, where Bitcoin is down. You want to be able to catch it at the down. And I love and everything, man. J4 just said Bitcoin halving coming next year too. Lots of room for profits, and Bitcoin's on fire. Yes. So that is something that people and everything, man, have been looking into, of that halving happening. And the halving is and everything, man, where there's some great reports that come out, and then there's a huge pump that takes place and stuff like that, where investors start and the banks start being able to purchase money and purchase Bitcoin. So you really want to go ahead and kind of start positioning yourself and get yourself more. When people have seen Bitcoin down at like 14,000, 12,000, 14,000, 15,000, people's like, oh my God, will Bitcoin ever come back up? Bitcoin shot as high as the 13th at 31,000. So even if you had bought into at the lowest at that point when Bitcoin some months back, almost a year ago, was at 14, 15,000, now you're back up at 29,836. That is literally, man, trying to go ahead and get yourself into a position and stuff like that to keep moving forward. So you want to be on the right side thing if you possibly can. This is what this thing is about. Being on the right side of the investment. A lot of people don't know what's been going on. Bitcoin has been moving, but it's moving predicated based off of some other things that are happening within the market. And y'all have to be aware of what's happening in the market, what's going on in the market, why the market and everything is moving like it's moving. It's moving like it's moving because there are pumps of investors who have found cryptocurrency to be a lot more stable than some of these other investments that are actually coming out here. So because of that, that starts to move in a higher direction so that people can actually start gaining access and gaining profits from that. So make sure you guys are paying attention to what's happening. I mean, a lawsuit could happen at court. Now, there was big news today. I don't know if you guys seen it, or big in Kuwait. There was, I don't know if you guys seen that. Kuwait actually banned cryptocurrency. Kuwait banned. Let me type that in. Kuwait banned cryptocurrency. It bans cryptocurrency and virtual assets, right? So when most people see this, right, instantly say, okay, well, Kuwait has banned this. This must be bad. This must be bad for the market. This must be bad for everything else. Let me tell you something right now. When Kuwait actually banned that, what that did is it literally still stabilized crypto. Crypto is still it's not predicated on Kuwait banning things. When you have other places and everything, man, that are in like Argentina and certain other places that fully accept the full price of crypto. There are places down in Texas where you can go. I'm talking about here in the United States. We don't even have to talk about overseas. We talk about right here in the United States. They will sit there and in a heartbeat, they are accepting crypto back and forth from in and out of their platforms. They're accepting crypto right there in and out of the stores. Jay Ford and everything, man, knows and everything also well of a Bitcoin machine, an ATM machine that they're having that you can go in and you can go in and do some more crypto as well. So I'm thinking that when more people are trying to figure out and stuff like that, are they going to be able to sustain crypto? Crypto is going to be here regardless of what's going on, regardless of what you're thinking. Crypto will be here. Crypto will be that particular, even plane that we all will still be able to make money and make money profitable on, man. J4 says Litecoin halving in 13 days. Good opportunity for some profits. Sleeper, silver, Bitcoin. Yes, so Litecoin, let's talk about that, man. I mean, we're in some great investment in platforms where Litecoin and everything, man, you will see that is going. And that is the silver. Bitcoin is gold in crypto, and then Litecoin is silver in crypto. So I think the halving in 13 days, if you're jumping on Litecoin right now, let's check to see where Litecoin is at the current stage it is right now. Let's check and see. What is Litecoin's price right now $93 a share right now, 93.04. So Litecoin again, oh my God, Litecoin is already trying to start pumping as of today, man. I mean, really big. So Litecoin in the last month, as you have seen, wow, it shot down. It was at a high of 101 that it went up to on July 13th. July 13th had a lot of movement, only because based off of what was going on, what was happening, man, in the community. So Litecoin had a lot of stuff that was actually moving in and out, and I'm glad and everything, man, to see that its price has gone back down. We're at 93.04. As low as was at about 98, looks like it. Now this is within the last, you got to remember, this is in the last 2 weeks, man, that we're talking. The last week, 2 weeks that we're talking that this thing was actually moving. And now that we're on today's the 20th, 21st, one of those days. So we are moving at the 21st it is. So we're moving at a nice level at 93.04. So that's good. So for some of y'all and everything, man, if y'all are deciding to probably get into that investment of Litecoin, would be good. That'll be something that you may want to jump into because it's huge. I'm telling y'all what I know right now. That is huge and stuff like that, of being able to try to see, okay, this is happening, this is going on. We can kind of see some things and kind of go from there. I want to go ahead and type in, let me see. We can do this. Type in, because there are some other ones that I really want y'all to get into that have been really moving nonstop as well. Taking a huge move in the right direction. Okay, so that I know I had listed here. I wanted to go ahead and share this with y'all because y'all are definitely making sure that we're moving in a right direction. Where are we at? Yep. So let me see. I got them right here for y'all. I want to make sure that these things is really moving. All right. I want that. I do not want that because that right there doesn't show what I want it to show. Let me do this. Yeah, we type this in and stuff like that because I want to show y'all what's the trend and everything and what's going, Okay. Here we go. Oh boy, this is some good stuff, man. I thank y'all, man, for tapping in Finance Fridays with me, man. This is what I want to hear because this thing is really moving. So listen, 3 tokens I need for y'all to watch. Bruh, I'm telling y'all, these tokens are going to pump. They're going to move, and y'all definitely want to go ahead, man, and tap into that. One is called ARKHAM. 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 ARKHAM has been moving. I'm telling you this right now. ARKHAM is something that you want to go ahead and tap into. ARKHAM. Okay. ARKHAM. Took a sign for that is ARKM. ARKM. So I'm putting this right here. You guys will see this in here. You guys want to go ahead and take advantage of this. ARKHAM. You guys want to definitely see this. Shout out to you, GQ. I see you in the building, man. Showing love, man. Good to see you, man. What's up, Drew? Been trying to get a hold of me. Everybody's trying to get a hold of Lambo, man. Shout out to you and everything. Thank you for tapping in. I ain't seen you on here in a minute. Good to see you that you're doing good and you're living and breathing, GQ. Thank you for that, man. ARKHAM is right here. And it now has pumped today. Wow, another 6%, 6.34% for Arkham. Okay. So that has been one that's been really, 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 really hot, really moving and everything, man. Very fast. So you guys want to definitely take a hold of that, man. And literally you can get into that at 62 cents. 62 cents. You can get a hold of Arkham and be part of that play. And then that play is going to continuously to keep pumping, man, really big, just because of what's going on with that project and why that coin is pumped. I mean, literally, you would have caught Arkham. This is a true story. Let's take this back. I want to take this back on a 7-day chart. I'm going to take it back on a month chart. Arkham highest was at 76 cents. 76 cents within the last month, right? 76 cents. It is not, I think, and at the very highest within the last year was at 80 cents. 80 cents on this last month. So you guys got to remember that. So what that tells you is that it literally is going to pump back up from 62 cents. It's going to reach back at that threshold of 81 cents where it was. It has to go. Its actual level is at 70 cents that you guys want to see that at. So it's going to push back to that level of 70 cents again, but we're probably going to see it go back to that 80 cents that it was at, almost that year ago. So it has to go back and everything to that. That's just the way how it actually moves when it gets there. So Arkham is one that you guys want to definitely be paying attention to and park a little money into that play, because I'm telling you, it's getting ready to make a move even more, especially what the prediction, and it's been being very bullish lately in that area. Okay. The next one, hands down, is BarnBridge. If you guys don't know what BarnBridge is, BarnBridge has been moving. It's been moving down. It's been moving on a good foot. Here we go. BarnBridge. All right. You guys want to take a look at this. Take a look at BarnBridge. BarnBridge and everything, man. And the reason why BarnBridge has been moving because there's been a lot of pump, because Elon Musk has been really, 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 doing some stuff behind BarnBridge, man. I'm telling you this, what I know, man. These ones, people are like, man, I've never heard of this, man, or why this is pumping and everything. Well, it's going to start pumping because where BarnBridge was at one time, I mean, a year ago, BarnBridge is as high as like, $3, almost, it was almost $4, I think it was. I think it went to 4. So we're at 290 right now. And then all of a sudden and everything, man, there's been a lot of burn going on with BarnBridge. So now that you're seeing the burn, which means a token literally starts burning at that point, so where the token can actually rise in liquidity and value. And that was something special last night that we didn't get a chance to really tap into in the play last night, when Gene was actually speaking on here about the play that we were talking about, man, last night about Uclint. That play burns the tokens, whether it's up or down, it burns it. And so the liquidity of the value continues to keep going up in that token play. That's why I kind of like the play last night on the broadcast that he was talking about. It was a 7 to 15% a month. Yes, but also you were getting the token staked as well. And the more tokens and everything, man, that you have with the liquidity and the value of it being burned and people actually cashing out of that token, like he was saying, allows the burn process to take effect, which allows the value to increase of the token. Tokens have to be burned to increase value, because you can't have too many tokens that are just sitting out there floating around. There's no value to that. People want value when the liquidity itself is literally being burned and they see it being burned. They're like, oh, I got to get that token now. There's only but this many out. That's like going to the supermarket, right? Or going to shoes. Let's do this, shoes. When Jordan comes out, right, there's people lined up to get Jordans each and every single time Jordan drops. When Jordan drops, that coin comes out, and I lie not to you, that Jordan is dropped. People are outside waiting for that Michael Jordan, for that Jordan shoe, and it's literally like the same shoe over and over again for the last 30 years. You know, it's been the same shoes, but people will wait for it, and they say, well, yo, why are you out there waiting for it? Why don't you just sit there and just go in the store and go buy it? Because there's a limited supply of Jordans that came in on that date. And anytime there's a limited supply, the demand and the value of that particular supply or token value is way higher. So people want to be first into that value. They want to grab a hold of that value. No matter if Jordan comes out and bring another shipment in the next week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they want to be a part of that first shipment of value. And that is exactly what tokens are, especially when they're being burned, and the value of them by them actually burning. People want that value. So make sure and everything that you guys understand, Bridge has been doing a buy and burn, which has started increasing the value of that token again. And Elon, all he has to do is start talking about something and automatically starts going up through the roof again. So make sure Bridge is one of them that is definitely on there. Again, their ticker symbol for them is BOND. BOND, like bond. BOND. So make sure y'all are taking full advantage of Bridge. Next one and everything, man, up, man. I'm telling y'all this right now. This one, I've been watching this token for quite some time. It has been the token that has been steadily doing this. Been steadily doing this. And I've been just like, okay, what is going on with this one, man? If we can get a hold of this one may do some serious pumping. In the last month alone, this token has moved. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, a whole $2.50 more. This token has moved a whole $2.50 more. Y'all want to go ahead and make sure y'all get some Whitebit token. Whitebit has been on fire. I'm telling you, man, I'm giving y'all some game now. Whitebit has been on fire, okay? Just put it in there. Whitebit token has been on fire. And the reason Whitebit token has been on fire, again, Whitebit has been connected to a lot of the things that Elon Musk talks about. So if Elon Musk talks about some stuff, tweets some stuff, or he would tweet some stuff out, automatically stocks start moving up and start going up. Whitebit token has been one of those ones that has been like that again. So make sure you guys are taking a hold of that. The ticker symbol for Whitebit is WBT. WBT. You guys can jump into a Whitebit token and allow Whitebit token and actually, man, probably get some liquidity. I think it's at 552. Could I make a suggestion? I would wait till it drops again, because Whitebit will probably drop. Let me get this to probably about 490. It's at 552 right now, $5.52 right now. It will probably drop back down to 490. If there is a buy at this token, I wouldn't buy it at the 552 it's at right now. I would wait till the levels come down about 530, 535. That's my levels for Whitebit token. If you guys are going to get into that play, I wouldn't buy it right now at the high, because that high has been stationary out literally, man, for over a week. And so seeing that, I know that this token is going to begin to start shooting back down again. I mean, just from experience and learning charge trading and being into this. I know that token is probably going to drop again back down into about the 535, I would say 525 range, because 540 has been, actually 532 has been one of the lowest it's seen within a month. And it's going to get back down to that 532, 535 stage within that area. And then I would actually buy at $5.35 again, because I do believe that it's going to hit right back up and pop back, because the sweet spot has been about 540 for this token. 540. I do believe that token will go on ahead and continuously to keep pumping and pump in the right direction. So Whitebit is one that you really want to get into. You heard it here on the Leverage Show first and stuff like that, because I do believe in everything, man, that's going to continue to keep moving in an upward trend and upward direction. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into some of these other dividends that people and everything, man, have been talking about, man. So let's see. We're going to get into, here we go. We're going to get into some of the top ETFs that you would really want to get into, okay? So now we're switching from the crypto token to ETFs now, okay? So again, the three I named, you want to get into Arkham, Barnbridge, and Whitebit token, right? Those are going to continue to pump pretty good. Shout out to GQ, you just crossed my mind. Good to see you on it. Yeah, but we just talked about you and stuff like that. So it's definitely good to see you on this broadcast, GQ, because definitely we got to definitely talk and catch up. So you want to be now, again, at Whitebit token. The other one was Whitebit token, Arkham, Barnbridge. Those are the three cryptos that you want to be into. We're going to name the top four ETFs. The top four ETFs that you want to get into. And a lot of people and everything, man, may not be familiar with ETFs. ETFs, they earn dividends based off of them monthly or weekly or semi-annually. But they are really, really, really doing it. And I'm going to list each one right here, because I know what each project is doing. My favorite of them all is iShares. iShares. If you guys are not in the iShares for any ETFs at all that earn dividends. Now, again, this is not crypto. This is ETFs, which is way more stable than what a crypto or a token is. We're switching to an ETF. iShares has been one of the hottest ones and has been stable for quite some time, right? If you're looking to park money in the iShares and everything, iShares Russell 2000 ETF, its price and everything, man, currently right now is at $195.72, $195.72 a share for that ETF. If you're not in the iShares, I need for you to be looking into parking some money. Now, this is where the volatility of people saying, hey, man, Lambo, I like crypto, but I'm not into crypto. I really want to know some dividends that I can earn that really will be able to pay me a percentage annually, semi-annually, or monthly that are really rock solid. iShares is one that you want to go to that has always been one of my top ETFs, straight up. I love iShares. I love what iShares does. I love that if some of you guys are more heavy on parking a large amount of assets into something, you want to park 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, $1 million, 2 million, 5 million. You want to park it in more in iShares. The dividends that iShares has been paying out has been very, very, very lucrative. And for those who know iShares, I'm trying to tell you this right now. Let's say we just decide to go ahead and park a few money in iShares, right? And you've been saying, Lambo, what could that actually make me? I have had people move their 401ks or 403bs to iShares. And then all of a sudden they were making they're probably like 200K parked in iShares, where monthly they were actually making off of dividend splits from iShares little over $2,500 a month just by moving their money from whatever that they had into iShares, and the dividends were actually cutting them out checks every single month from my iShares. That's a strong ETF to actually be in. Imagine making $2,500 a month from a program from out of your 401k or 403b that you were probably not even making $2,500 a year in, and now you're making this a month. This is something that it's a more stable, more secure. It's not risky like the stock market, where the stock market is shooting up and shooting down. It's going in and going out. iShares portfolio has been performing quite some time, man, for years, and it will continue to keep performing. Okay. All right. Now, so everybody knows this one who are very into this one. They love this next one that I'm sharing with you guys. And I talked about this at a snippet on my my Finance Fridays and everything, talk about it. But Spider is one you definitely want to get into. Spider is definitely probably the second highest ETF, right? The second highest ETF growing. Gonna have to park a little bit more money into Spider though, if you want the dividends to pay out. And that is a Dow Jones Industrial ETF, for that, man. But it has been doing great things. Okay. So that particular one is at $349.17. So for $350, you're going to be parking and everything, man, a little bit more heavier money into that. But that will allow you to go on ahead and kind of stable out that file for those and everything who say, man, hey, we don't want to get into crypto. We don't want to get into Forex. We want to have more of that ETF, the more stable ones, the dividends and everything, man. For Spider and the Dow Jones Industrial, this is the ticker sign for that. Will actually be able to stable out your file as well. So make sure that you are being able to get a hold of some of this. And if you need and everything, man, some wonderful advisors, we can help you, connect you with that. If not, you can go to your local Fidelity, you can go to your local Charles Schwab or one of them, and they will be able to actually help you out to actually park a lot more of your assets into these ETFs that are allowing more longevity play. They allow a slower drip of dividends. You're not going to be making the money or the liquidity that you would make in the crypto and Forex markets, but you are making a percentage of your money and your money back consistently. And that's what we want to have here. All right. The next one, everybody knows I've already talked about this, right? I've already talked about this even on the show, and I talked about exactly what it is. I tell you what, Spider symbol is DIA. I take that back. DIA for Spider. Spider's ticker symbol is DIA. Okay. Do apologize for that. I'm so used to, Spider. We mentioned it and talking about it. DIA is the ticker symbol for that. And iShares is IWM. iShares is IWM for their ticker symbol, IWM. Now the next one is Vanguard. That is definitely a hot one for me because Vanguard has, allows you to get into this place where you're between the middle, you're between the highest end, between the top ones and everything, man, is a Spider. And then also everybody knows, man, a Spider S&P mid cap is the highest one outside of that. So you have a Dow Jones Spider, and then you have a Spider mid cap, which is higher than the Dow Jones. A Vanguard VTI is another ETF that you can get into with the ticker symbol VTI. The ticker symbol is VTI. Vanguard is another solid one that has been producing annual dividends on your investments. This is something when people are stabilizing out files, like what to get into, what can I get into, what is not that risky, what is something that is very low risk, but I'm earning dividends at a nice drip. Vanguard VTI would be the other one. Ticker symbol VTI would be another one. So Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Funds, man, is at 225.72 right now. 225.72. So $225 a share for that 0.72 will actually be able to push you into Vanguard VTI as well. So this is something that everything that you guys definitely want to pay attention to because it's definitely helping out people and taking people into the next level when you guys are parking a larger amount of your assets. Or even if you want to start off small and want to say, hey, I can purchase one, or I can purchase, maybe $500 worth or $1,000 worth. I can put it in there and then see what your dividends quarterly or annually will be. Vanguard has been one of the most trusted ones that people actually really like, because the dividends being brought back to them is really amazing. All right. So the last one and not least, right? Again, it is another spider. It is another spider, right? But this ticker symbol is MDY. And this spider, right? MDY, man, is a mid cap. Okay. So people don't understand the difference between it. Okay. This is a mid cap. And a mid cap is probably what we call in everything, man, a bigger drip, right? Where you get more dividends back. But you also in everything, man, it's literally across the board where it takes a portfolio, it takes some of the highest ones into that ETF and then caps it, right? And then allows you to be able to, as an investor, get into it and earn a higher dividend, right? So the spider mid cap, MDY is the ticker symbol for that. MDY is the ticker symbol for that. Allows you to be able to get and park more assets into this and allows you to gain a bigger drip. Now, you're going to pay more because it is because it is a higher price that you're not paying at the 349. To get into this one, you're going to be paying a 495.28% is that particular stock. So almost $500 a share for that ETF at 495.28. You're going to be paying a little bit higher, but you're going to get a better quality of drip for a dividend that's actually going to drip from out of there. That's going to allow you to be able to flow in and help change your life. So definitely, these are a few ETFs. Those are the top 4 that I actually named that you could actually get into that are very solid plays that will allow you to do what you need. Again, the first one is iShares. I love iShares because it's one of the lower stocks that you can actually get into that'll give you more bang for your buck and produce a nice dividend. And then the next one is the spider, the Dow Jones one, which ticker symbol is IA. That's at 349 to get into, but it also allows you to be able to kind of slow drip yourself and everything with a nice steady income a month, or whether it's semi-annual every 3 months, quarterly for that. And then the next one is Vanguard VTI. I love Vanguard, ticker symbol VTI. Again, that actually is pretty really good and everything, man, for those and everything who need to get there. And it's not as expensive as the 2 spiders, which is the Dow Jones spider as well as the mid-cap spider, S&P. It's not that, it's just a step above the iShares, because iShares is at 195, that's at 225 to actually get in for that. So keep that in mind when you're parking larger amounts of assets of your liquidity into some of these, that allows you to constantly have that dividend flow and quarterly checks or either monthly checks given out for that. And then MDY, spider is the last one, mid cap is the more higher one at a 495 entry point to be able to get into to gain dividends from that. And that's something that you want to look into on the ETF side. So listen, you guys, I really want to thank y'all for definitely tapping in on the show. This edition of Finance Fridays, I only wanted to be on an hour. I gave y'all almost 90 minutes of wonderful, valuable information that you guys can actually take back, run a play, and be able to help people get them to the next level. That's what this thing is about, showing you how to get to the next level and being able to drop the information that allows you to get to the next level, where most people don't know where to go to, what to do, where to go ahead and park my money. For those and everything, man, who looking for another pool, prize pool is something that's at a lower level where you guys can get into. That's a savings account. Again, that draws a nice high APR rate that you guys can get into. Prize pool. You guys can go there, park a little money who probably don't know about all this investing with ETFs or crypto, or even talk about some of the passive plays or some of the other plays that we talked about on the show. You guys can go to Prize Pool, park your money into a savings account with Prize Pool, and Prize Pool actually does contests and pools and actually has a nice high yield interest savings that you guys will be able to draw money from and make money off of your money being invested in prizepool.com. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. This will really help stabilize your file when people are looking for ways to park money into and assets to park money into. Prize Pool will be one of those ones as a savings account, a high yield savings account that will allow you to be able to only park your money, not only park your money and gain an interest off of that return, but also be able to get into a few raffles and a few picks that they actually do weekly. And you guys can win more money in Prize Pool for that just by having your assets parked into that. So again, I stand by Prize Pool because I believe what they do and I love what they think and exactly how they're going on ahead and making sure that they continue to keep running the play to help others gain money and assets for it. And then again, everybody know, man, I'm really big on health insurance. You guys make sure you guys get some sort of term or life. It doesn't matter. I like Ethos Life, man. Ethos is one of those where you do not actually have to go in for a physical. You do not have to go in for a screening. You can sign right up, man, at a few clicks right at the button and be right there on the screen and be covered. Just in case if then inevitable happens to you. And they cover all the way up to like $2 to $5 million. But some policy is better than no policy. And that's what we really want here on the Leverage Show, for you to be able to cover yourself in every single aspect of life. So again, Ethos Life is what it is. It's called Ethos Life. You guys can go ahead and sign up for a policy and be able to at least protect yourself and your loved ones around you, because you never know when inevitable may happen. Listen, I love and truly thank you guys for another great edition, especially the first kickoff of Finance Fridays, okay? Make sure you guys, again, check out the rebroadcast for Tuesday and Thursday night for my guy Croc and also my guy Eugene Limbex, who came on this Leverage Show and really was able to go on ahead and level some things home for you guys. Make sure you guys go back and catch the replay of this particular one. And we're going to talk about and run the play next Friday with a special guest coming on. We're going to show y'all how to go ahead and get into one of the plays that I talked about today that is gaining up to 2% daily and as a start entry point at a 0.5% daily. We're going to talk about that as well on here on Finance Fridays Live next Friday night, next Friday at noon. You guys don't want to go ahead and miss it. Listen, I really want to thank you guys, man. Again, thank y'all for rocking with me for 90 minutes. Hopefully that was a lot of value of information. I'm dropping 3 crypto tokens you can get in, as well as the ETF, 4 major ETFs you guys can get into, as well as some other new plays that we're going to be running and showing you guys how to really go ahead and maximize your money, maximize your time, but also maximize your life, because you deserve the best. Thank you, Kenora. Thank you, Lambo. Great show, man. Listen, I thank you guys. Thank each and every single one of you guys, man, for tapping in for another great edition of the Lambo Show, especially on Finance Fridays, coming live to you at noon Eastern on Fridays, 11 a.m. Central Time, and 9 a.m. Pacific Time. We'll be right back here, right back, same back station. You guys don't want to miss Tuesday night when my guy Chris Meeks comes on, Lamborghini Chris. You definitely don't want to miss it. It's definitely going to be an amazing time. Y'all enjoy your night. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. God bless. And I love each and every single one of you guys. Take care. God bless. Till next time.